Scientology could be called, well, you could call it a religion of religions.
Howdy everybody, and welcome to the Indie Scientology podcast. I'm your host Jan'22, the Space Cowboy, and these are closed-door secret briefings about vital information about Scientology and the world, information that you need to know. But today's briefing is actually just an update, so it's not really a briefing about Scientology, because it's been a long time since I've done one of these briefings. It's been a few months actually, because so much has gone down in Melbourne, and it was also the busy time of year for my work, so I just had to stop making them. And there's only a few more of these briefings that I have to go anyway, literally only one or two, which I'll get straight into. But I thought this one, I'll give you an update on what's going on, because if I did that on the other ones, it would distract from the purpose of the briefings, because the other ones are about OT8 and really deep information about Scientology that, you know, you don't need to start off the briefing talking about the flu which is going around, which I think you know what I mean when I call it the flu. I was calling it Dovid, I think, in some of the other briefings, but I'll just call it the flu in this one because it's a little bit more accurate, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I won't just wreck those other videos by crapping on about Dovid. But basically, I'll give you an update on what's happened in Melbourne, the world's most communist city, the world's most flu-affected city, the world's most exaggerated police state, medical apartheid reaction to I don't even know what I'm saying, but yeah, I'm also trying out a different camera setup with this briefing as well, so it's a little bit of a test run, but it shouldn't go for too long. So basically what happened was that starting in winter, the government started doing more lockdowns, and we had a period of freedom in the first half of the year, in the first part of 2021, and when they did more lockdowns, it was like, oh, they're actually doing this all again. And we were all just like, this is outrageous. This is just, we have had enough. And more people attended the freedom rallies, the protest against the flu, and I think what happened was that people had the confidence. More people were annoyed and about. All right, so basically in this briefing, I went into too much naughty talk about COVID. So in order to listen to it, you need to go over to the podcast. It's on Libsyn, it's on Apple Podcasts and stuff. The Indie Scientology podcast, just search it. The whole thing's there. It's also on BitChute. So yeah, that's where you can hear the rest of this briefing. I tried to delicately talk about COVID, but it was too hard. And I just ended up full-blown speaking the truth. So you can hear the truth on those other platforms.